Hi, so we're gonna do the brain, the sheep brain. I'm gonna pull up my list. That's my list. I'm gonna stand up straight so that way you can see the brain a little bit better, and that way I don't have to hold it up the whole time. So we're gonna start off going down the list. The frontal lobe is in this area. The cerebellum is this little part on the back. Then the parietal lobe is toward the middle of the brain, behind the frontal lobe. The occipital lobe is on the back, and then the temporal lobe is underneath on the back. The corpus callosum is in the middle. It's going to be this white part. I went ahead and split the brain in half, so it's kind of hard to see, but it's the white part that was holding the two halves together. The thalamus is going to be right here. The pineal gland is going to be above the thalamus. And then the gyrus is going to be up here. The hypothalamus is going to be on the bottom, right before the pons. And then the sulcus is up on the top also by the gyrus. And the fornix is above the thalamus also, but below the gyrus. So it's like right in there. The longitudinal fissure is going to be the line that separates the hemispheres going down. The midbrain is in the middle on the top. The cerebrum is the front part. Like I said earlier, the cerebellum is this little part back here, and the cerebrum is up here. The pons I mentioned earlier are right here. And then the central sulcus is in the frontal lobe in the right hemisphere. Okay. The medulla oblongata is the other part behind the pons, like right there. And the lateral sulcus, so the central sulcus was up here, the lateral sulcus is going to be down here. The olfactory bulb is going to be this bottom part on the top part of the brain, right in here. The optic tube nerve is going to be right here. And the olfactory tract is right here. It's like that little white arm part. And then the optic tract is also a little bit right in here. And then the oculomotor 3 nerve is below that. And then the trochlear 4 nerve is below that on the bottom.